welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we are cracking open some research all focused on the science of perseverance. Specifically, how to stop quitting when you're, mentally exhausted.
Yeah.
This deep dive is really built around one single kind of powerful idea that could really reshape your productivity.
It's this maxim: don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done.
Simple phrase.
Simple, but it really goes against almost every instinct your body has, which is why it's so tricky to actually do. So we're going to sort of map out the psychology of quitting.
Okay.
And give you three actionable tools to handle it.
Okay, let's unpack that core idea then. Our sources seem very clear that tired and done are just completely different states.
Totally different.
For the listener, what's the critical difference we really need to get our heads around here?
Well, tired it's subjective, right? It's just the feeling.
Okay.
Your body feels slow, maybe your eyes are heavy, and it's that moment your brain starts screaming for comfort. Go find the sofa. Yeah. I know that feeling.
It's purely emotional, physiological feedback.
And done. That feels different, more concrete.
Exactly. It is concrete. Done means the specific thing you set out to do, that goal.
Yeah.
It's complete, finished.
The job is zero, like the source said.
Right. The work is finished. Whether you feel tired or, full of energy, that's kind of irrelevant to whether the task is actually completed.
So the real fight is between giving in when you feel tired
that subjective feeling
versus pushing on until the actual objective thing is finished.
That's the core conflict right there.
Let's look at the emotional cost of losing that fight. Because let's be honest, we've all been there.
Oh, yeah.
Say you're trying to learn English, you're reading your textbook, you get, maybe 3 pages in.
And suddenly it just feels like climbing a mountain.
Exactly. And you just close the book to say, okay, time for TV.
That decision, choosing immediate comfort over making progress, that's what leads to what our sources call tired and sad.
Tired and sad. Yeah. The TV might distract you for a bit, but it's kind of tainted, by regret.
Why does that regret bite so hard, though? It's just one evening, one missed study session.
Well, often it's because that regret connects to something deeper, like what psychologists call self-efficacy.
Your belief in yourself.
Right, your belief that you can actually succeed. When you quit just because you feel tired, you're kind of telling yourself, see, this is too hard. I can't actually do this.
Okay.
And that feeling of inadequacy, that's the sad part.
That makes a lot of sense.
Wow.
Now, let's flip it. Contrast that with the feeling you get when you actually push through that fatigue wall, finish the lesson, finally hit done.
That is the goal state. Tired, yes. Definitely still tired.
Yeah.
Happy.
Tired and happy.
Yeah. You're still exhausted, physically maybe, but that exhaustion is overshadowed by this huge satisfaction, this pride.
I did it.
Exactly. I told myself I'd finish that chapter, and I actually did it. And that feeling, that accomplishment, it fuels your belief in yourself, makes you feel capable.
So the basic motivation here is using that future feeling, that pride, to overcome the immediate desire to just stop and feel comfortable now.
Absolutely. We're aiming for tired and happy. That's the prize.
Okay, so this is where strategy comes in.
Yeah.
Because quitting feels necessary sometimes, not just because we're tired, but because the goal itself feels huge, insurmountable.
Right. Especially when you're tired, read the whole book. Or study for 3 hours.
Forget it.
When fatigue kicks in, your brain goes into survival mode, and a massive goal just looks like a threat.
So what's the fix?
The tactical solution, and this comes through really clearly in all the research, is to immediately make the done state achievable. You have to ruthlessly shrink the task.
Okay, how small are we talking? Give us an example. Shrink it down to what?
It needs to be almost absurdly small. Instead of read the whole book, your measurable goal for right now is just reading 2 pages.
2 pages. That's it.
That's it. Or maybe studying for just 10 minutes. 10 minutes is so tiny that even if you're really dragging, the mental effort feels, manageable, negligible almost.
And what happens after that 10 minutes is up? You hit done for that small bit.
That completion, even a tiny one, gives you a little hit of dopamine. It's leveraged. You achieved something measurable. You are done for today on that micro task. And that small success, it generates a bit of momentum, a bit of energy.
The motivation.
Exactly. To maybe try just one more small goal. It's not just about willpower. It's about hacking your brain's reward system. Quick wins.
That's fascinating. And we see the same thing with physical stuff too, right? Like exercise.
Definitely.
Let's say your goal is a 30-minute walk. You hit the 15-minute mark, you're feeling it. And oh, look, there's a nice comfy bench right there.
And your brain is yelling, reward time, sit down now.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where you use that principle.
Yeah.
Reduce the effort, maybe, but keep the commitment.
So what does that look like?
If you're too tired to walk fast, okay, walk slow. If you plan to run but you're exhausted, maybe just jog. Or walk briskly.
But you keep going.
You keep moving until those 30 minutes are fully up. Then you've earned the bench.
I have to jump in here kind of playing devil's advocate for the listener. Is there a risk of burnout with this?
That's a really important question.
I mean, does the research talk about the potential downside of constantly ignoring your body, saying, hey, I need real rest just to hit done?
It does, indirectly. This philosophy isn't about pushing yourself into genuine exhaustion or injury. It's about telling the difference between feeling tired and the task actually being finished.
Okay.
If your small goal was 10 minutes and you do the 10 minutes, you stop, you rest, guilt-free. The done state was reached.
So the key is setting realistic small goals in the first place.
Precisely. If you're setting yourself a goal that's actually physically harmful, like, I don't know, studying 12 hours straight with no breaks, then the goal itself is the problem, not the principle of finishing. The power here is in setting those realistic small objectives. They challenge that momentary fatigue, that urge to quit early without wrecking your health. And once you are done...
The rest isn't failure. It becomes the prize.
Exactly. It's the reward you earned. That bench feels way better because you completed the 30 minutes first. It reinforces the behavior.
Okay, let's shift gears to maybe the most universal battleground for this. The kitchen after dinner.
Ah, yes.
You've eaten, you're full, you're tired, you look at the sink and it's just this monument of dirty plates, glasses, pots.
Oh, a big dirty job, as one source put it. And this is where that little voice starts, right? The procrastination loop.
I'll just do it tomorrow.
That thought feels so good in the moment. Delaying seems like the ultimate comfort choice right then.
But the research is pretty clear why that's a trap, psychologically. You go to bed, you wake up.
And bam, first thing you see is the mess from last night.
Ugh.
You might not be physically tired anymore, but you're instantly hit with this negative feeling. It creates a sad morning.
Yeah, because the work is still there. And you've lost that fresh morning feeling.
Exactly. And it highlights that core conflict again.
Right.
Our brains are wired for immediate comfort. Work is uncomfortable. So the brain says, go find comfort now. Sofa time.
So we actually have to consciously reframe that comfort impulse.
We have to. Comfort now only gives you that fleeting so-so hackiness. It fades fast.
Whereas
Doing the work now, washing those dishes, learning those 10 words, finishing that walk, that delivers real, lasting satisfaction. Genuine happiness later. We have to make a conscious choice. Future joy over immediate ease. Progress makes us happy later. Comfort just keeps us comfortable.
that reframing is powerful.
Yeah.
Choosing fulfillment over just gratification. Okay, so for everyone listening who's ready to actually do this, our sources boil this whole idea down into 3 actionable secrets.
Yeah, these are the practical takeaways, the tools.
Okay, what's secret number 1?
Secret number 1, focus on the why, not the how tired. It's about leveraging your intrinsic motivation. When that fatigue hits hard, you deliberately shift your focus away from how uncomfortable you feel right now and towards why you started this in the first place.
So for the English learner example,
Instead of thinking, oh, my brain hurts, you think travel or new friends or better job, whatever your why is, you connect the discomfort to the purpose.
that redirects the pain into purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. What's the second secret?
Secret number 2, Make this step measurable and tiny. We touched on this already, but it is absolutely crucial. It's the engine that makes this work.
Don't think big goals.
No, think small, easy, measurable goals. Write 5 sentences, not finish the essay. Clean just the plates, not clean the entire kitchen.
And the beauty there, as you said, is hitting that small goal gives you that little jolt of success.
That energy.
Which makes it easier to maybe do just one more small goal. It builds its own momentum.
Exactly right. Small steps add up. They compound into a finished journey. Okay, and finally, secret number 3. Clearly define the prize.
The prize has to be external, something concrete. And it only comes after the work is done.
Yes. It's the earned reward. You need to define it clearly before you even start the task. Could be anything you enjoy, that relaxing cup of coffee, listening to your favorite album, finally sinking into the sofa guilt-free. Whatever it is, it's contingent on finishing the task first.
And knowing exactly what that reward is helps you push through the last bit.
It does. It gives you something concrete to fight for when things get tough. You know exactly what you're working to earn.
Wow. This has been a really, really robust look at the psychology behind getting things done. The core message seems crystal clear.
Yeah.
That feeling of accomplishment, the pride you feel after, that's the real internal reward we're chasing. And it's worth that temporary discomfort of pushing past just feeling tired.
Absolutely. And you are strong enough. You're capable, whether the big job feels like learning a language or getting fit or just keeping the house clean.
Right.
When you hit that wall, remember, you don't have to stop just because you feel like it. You just have to finish the small goal you set for yourself.
So we'll leave you, the listener, with this final challenge then. Think about whatever goal you're working on right now. This week, what is one thing, one small, measurable step? Maybe it's reading one chapter or cleaning just one counter or doing a 10-minute task. What's the one thing you'll commit to finishing completely?
Promise yourself.
Promise yourself you will stop only when you are well and truly done, not just when you feel tired.
Yeah.
Go earn that prize. Experience that satisfaction of fulfillment over just fleeting comfort.